Delta V to get home's about 2,000, and then whatever adjustments we need to make. Neat way to play is to have a bunch of missions going in parallel, so you're doing a bit of fun stuff. Yeah, you could do. Trouble is, if you like, you're in one and then you skip a time and you forget to adjust the other one in time, it will be like going off into deep space before you know it. The Kerbal construction time mod is great for that. Well, what does that do? Is your satellite safe? Yes. We are nowhere near the satellite. The game lied to us. They're all empty. All the baguettes are empty. It's emptied all of the baguettes. Must select a target for the course correction. Do I have to be within the SOI for that? What mods do I have right now? Let me have a look at CCAN a sec. Filter installed. Right, according to that's a screenshot of the mods listed in CCAN. Right, hang on. Fine-tune closest approach. Won't let me do it. Perhaps 600,000. Jeez, man. Can I add maneuver? No, control locked. What? Lost comms. I don't know, actually. Control locked. I don't know. It won't let me... I mean, I can control the vessel, so I don't get it. Well, if I burn retrograde, that should bring that down, shouldn't it? Wait, I can't alter thrust. So I just got to wait until we get closer again? We've got a lot of power. We've got remote guidance unit. We've got power. MechJeb enabled. If we could change it, we should be able to change it. But it still says locked. Limited control only allows full throttle or 0. Do you have an antenna? No. Did anybody mention an antenna? So, without an antenna, at what range, what point will we be able to control this thing? Mistakes were made that nobody in this chat spotted, Bigfoot. At no point did anybody say, you should put an antenna on that vessel because it's unmanned. No point. Right, now we're in comms. Now we've got comms. So, put that on the list of things that we need to do, right? Add an aerial to this thing. Wait, I still can't create a node. Are you serious? Let's see. Let's pull that back. $70K, that should do it. Fine tunes when you're out of SOI. Right. So we'll do that burn first. So we need to change, on the launcher, we need a separator. And on the vessel, we need an aerial. Luckily for us, we've got plenty of Delta V. Right. If you want to know about real mistakes, I've just spotted a big mistake that nobody else spotted, and I've spotted it. Does anybody want to know what it is? What's that, Perry? 69k. Does anybody see a parachute anywhere? No, it's not the staging. We've got a heat shield. But not much in the way of slowing down, apart from a lot of fuel. We could try the fuel approach, but I don't think it's going to work. We could try the SpaceX go, but 3,000 Delta V, and we've still got a... Oh, boy. Hang on. What's that going to do for us? Oh, dear. I really don't think we're going to have enough fuel. We're about to burn 1,000. 2,200 is not enough. You need like 3,400 at least. Oh, we're going to get some aero braking. We'll go in first, get some aero braking. Bring our APO down. Right, so parachutes, antenna, stack separator change. 3 things. I mean, there's nobody on board, so really it doesn't matter, but I'm doing it for fun. I want to see if we can. I'm going to cancel that node. Try and save some fuel now. And we'll aero brake the rest of this. See what we can get away with aero braking wise. Save some Delta V. We've got 3,000 Delta V. Let's see what we can do. It's about to get hot round here. Maybe we should get rid of the baguettes at this point. Whee! Flying baguettes! Woohoo! That was wicked. At least we've got the reaction control wheel. That's a good start. What I want to know is, why is it not keeping us... There we go. Wait, what? Did we just skim off the surface? 70k, we should have hit the atmosphere, surely. Maybe I should have gone for 40. Hang on. I think 40k is what we needed. We need to get back out to like 100k again. Thank you, Beaker. Timmy Boy, thank you for 88 months. The trouble is, I just let those baguettes go at 70k, so they're going to be a long time before they eventually come back. What the heck? Why is our Apo coming down if we're here? Wait, there's something not right here. What did he just, like, it completely just screwed up, like. No, what are you doing? It just completely screwed up. What? 40k, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Alright, let's get ourselves the right way around. This is where the legs fall off. That's very crispy. Oh no, I think the engines are going to burn out or something. Or maybe that's the struts. Not bothered about them. Unless they take the engine with it. Oh, we're still descending. Okay, we're going back out, I think. Yes, we are. Cool. Our horizontal speed is 2,600 meters per second. That's a bit quick. There we go. Let everything cool off. F11 temperature overlay. Ah, I didn't know that. Temperature overlay enabled. Why are they all red? But why does that show red and that is orange then? That should be like green for cool or something. That's weird. Apparently red means it's quite cold. So blue's going to be hot then, right? We didn't collect any signs, Quantum. We've been deploying a satellite. We had some teething troubles, but on its very maiden voyage, it managed to get there and successfully deploy the satellite. Which is not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Presume it was white then. Red to white. Getting a nice surface skim going in here. Oh, we're going in. We're going in this time. Whether we like it or not, we're going in. Whether we can stop or not, that's a different story. There's no way we're getting out of this. What's the thrust to weight? 1.54. Not ideal. For burning time, exactly. Got to try and time it. The speed of descent with like the delta V we have left. I don't know, it might actually get out of this alive. We're only doing 100 meters a second, don't worry about it. Get the ladders out, boys. We're coming in. As if we're doing this. $100 meters left. Woo! It went a bit janky at the end because it couldn't hold its retrograde properly, but hey, it's not a fireball. To Juna and back. I'll take that. That's amazing. And we still have fuel. Hang on, we can recover from here, can't we? Amazing. I wonder what happened to those 8 baguettes, though. I've got a feeling there's 8 baguettes just going around Kerbal now. Coming in at like a 70k altitude and then going back out again. Okay, well, we've got the satellite done, but there's definitely a couple of tweaks we need to make. No, the mission was only like a couple of... I think 2-year mission was to wait for... we had to wait for Kerbal for 2 years, I think. I'm not sure how long it was going out, though. That was pretty neat. 40 science. Apparently, we've still got stuff on the launch pad here. So it's in the tracking station. I had to keep an eye on the speed we were coming in and the altitude and just kind of just gauge it. But as we got within about 100 meters, it started going a bit bonkers. Let's get rid of the flags a sec. Hang on. Toggle 62 unknowns. What's all these connectors? Oh, this is all the stuff on Juna. This is all the bits on Juna that we really need to get rid of. Is there a baguette anywhere, I wonder? Look at these connecting lines now. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely a litter bug. We've got to clean up Juna at some point, but not yet. That's a whole mission. When you're ready, game. Right, I've got to change this. As a stack separator, that's no good. Let's see, coupler. So if we get one of these for now, reroute that. The heck? Why can't I get rid of the stack separator? It still thinks that the stack separator is the root. No, it still thinks that that there is the root, because I can click either side of it, but not on it. Takes 2 clicks. 1, 2. I literally double clicked it twice. And now it's working. Just wouldn't work with that piece. Weird. Okay, right, let's get rid of you. They're too big. I bet that's messed up all of this, hasn't it? You can almost guarantee it's messed up all this. It is like just bonkers messed up. Why does it do this? Why does it completely mess with your staging every time you make a slight change to something? Like, what is that doing up here? Dunno. That'll do for now. Right, let's take get rid of the York deployer. Something like that. No, not on this, Baz. Actually, on this... no, you're right. We do on this, Baz. You're right. We do. Good shout. We do want the parachutes on this. Parachute. Radial mounted parachute. Well, we once wanted a dish, didn't we? Comms. The Communitron DTS-1, fully deployable communication and data transmission system, designed to have minimal form factor when stowed. That sounds like what we want, unless we just stick a little tiny aerial on there. That is a monster. We can either stick, like, this on it. That's probably enough, isn't it, for what we need? I presume that'll be enough. Just stick, like, one aerial on it or something? Just so it can be talked to, do you think? Instead of that, or we go with something like this. We can put that on the back. So that it could be deployed, I think. Extend. So you'd have to do that when you want to talk back to base, maybe. That looks better. Let's go with that. Or you can have both. Right, was that it for that? Coupler, parachute, antenna. I think that was it for that. Okay. Don't save. Open. That was the York 3. Research. That was the probe, wasn't it? So this now has the incorrect York on it, but we could just bring in the new subassembly now. So we should just be able to chuck this away. Actually, where's the... No, wait, that's not it. Wait, what? That's supposed to be the probe. That's not the probe. Don't tell me it's not saved it. It didn't save it, did it? It's got it under an auto save. Because this should now be saved as that York 3 probe. It should now be that. Overwrite. There we go. Because I was looking for this. There should be a coupler here somewhere. Or stack separator. That there. So we want from here onwards, I think. Wait, why can't I click that? Why can't I can't click on anything. I literally can't. You know, normally you just click on something, you can drag it away. Am I in the wrong mode or something? Let's go in. Let's go out the VAB and back in. I think the VAB editor's gone a bit wonky. York 3 probe. Okay. Parachutes, antenna, perfect. Right. No doubt the staging is messed up. Let's put the fairing around it and get going. I can't actually move any further up. I literally can't mouse wheel any higher. So I can't actually aim this where I need it to be. Okay, that's what we're going with. This thing's gone bonkers. Right, we've got that. 4 engines are down there, that's fine. Separator, boosters, separator, good. Then we've got fairing. Well, last time I think that came before it. Then we've got lose the extra fuel if we need to, followed by that. That's not right. That's not right. Parachutes are most definitely last on the agenda. Well, I think the building just needs to... Like, it's the editor. It's weird. It's always been weird. That's the fuel. Getting rid of surplus fuel. That's the main... What's that? That's the protective shell. That can go there. That's the final separation. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get over to Eve and put a probe up. Looks like a mobile phone mast. Yep. Except ours is 100G. Right, scent guidance. Let's go 300K. That's fine. Nighttime takeoff. Why is it when you get further away, the sound goes to the right earpiece? When you get near it, it's in stereo. Well, where's that? Oh, look at this sunrise coming up. I've had it the other way around, but the sound goes stereo when you move away. That's so weird. That bit's still a little bit aggressive, but, you know. That was pretty neat. Right, 40K passing now. It really does Dragon's Ord. Looks like we've timed the fuel a bit better as well. Our Apo's nearly 90K. We should jettison that fuel soon. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Like a glove. Look at that. Oh, like a finely tuned machine. Yeah, I think the extra elevation on the Apo definitely helps. You had this game in early access, Berlin made it out of orbit. I had this game in early access as well. Back then, there was like MechJeb was very basic, and the engineering mods were very useful because it gave you the information you needed. You just had to put a little circuit board on your ship, and you got so much more information that way. Okay. Right, where's Eve? Minmus. Set target. Computing. Yeah, without MechJeb, it's complete guesswork. You've got to sit there like sliding maneuver node down trying to work out an intercept for things. And it's not easy. Include a capture burn. 1,800 Delta V. That's most of the transfer. Interesting. 95 days. It's not that far. You are already orbiting Eve. Really? You never play with MechJeb, you never get far. You can do it without MechJeb. Like I say, you've just got to... It's either a lot of trial and error, or you've got to watch videos so that people go, oh, you need to put your maneuver node at 90 degrees to this to get it to that. And you'll never be efficient. It is just maths at the end of the day. I kind of like to focus more on... I let MechJeb do the calculations to get me there and back, and then I focus more on the fun side of things, like building and then landing and just having a good time, rather than maths. You have a personal rule of no time compression and no fast travel in all the games you play. Yeah, this isn't for you then. The problem with that approach in a game like this, GavJam, is distances in this game are just phenomenal. And it takes you a long time to get anywhere. You can't do it in real time. So that's 100,000 acceleration right there. I would not want to sit through that in real time. Keeping KSP on for 2 months just to burn for 3 minutes. Imagine the electric bill on that. Yeah, then the phone rings just when you're meant to be going to KSP to do the burn. We'll have to do a manual node again to put us in a polar orbit on Eve. Looking forward to the IRL NASA moon orbiter this summer, all being well. Okay. So now we wait. That's another 4 days of waiting. Wait, what's it trying to do now? Another maneuver node? It's trying to do a capture burn. Oh, we're about to rip. We're about to smash right through here. Oh no, we're going. It's all right. We're just doing a flyby. I think that's a communication line. I thought for a second we were on a crash course straight into that planet. No T plus 4 days. Well done, game. Yeah, it just walked right through. It just smashed right through the. It just smashed right through the point of burn. Wait, where are we? Chucky Shrews, thank you for 29 months. Right, I'm going to hit save on that. Right, so let's execute, and then it's got control. You tried Squirrel 2, no luck, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Gav Jam. Thank you for resubbing 51 months, by the way. And Chucky Shrews, thank you for 29. Oh, you mean Squirrel Plus? Right. Yeah, it's not Squirrel 2, Squirrel Plus. We're just waiting for it to orient itself properly. Right, the staging's set up for what we need, I think. I think it just about has enough delta V. It's less than ideal. Stop there, bro. I don't want that. Why does it say no to C+4 when I told it to lead time it? Handy Hammy, thank you very much. 58 months, sir. Good evening to you. Not necessarily, Vrome. I just wanted to get the periapps up initially because it was about to smash us into the planet, and I don't want to do that. We've now got control again. We can now wait for it to come back around to the Apo, and then we can readjust things. Because I've got to, don't forget, I'm going to have to crash this transfer stage into the planet, otherwise it's going to be orbiting it. So we've got to get ourselves back around here, separate, remote control that, and smash it into the planet. So we've got to do that first, and then we can set about changing our polar orbit and stuff. So we'll come back around to here first. So first what we're going to do is point. Sunday night trekking, I like it, Beaker. Right, we'll save that. We'll separate. Jump to that thing. Allow it to warp to there. We have no electric charge. Okay, that's a pain. We'll have to do it a slightly different way. We've got the we've got the control unit on board and no battery. Oh my god. Peachy, thank you for 21 months. I've been away for a few years now as your physical and mental health took a turn for the worse. Glad to be back. Welcome back, Peachy, mate. I'm glad you're well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have to change our periapse a little bit. I have to collapse it slightly, then detach, and then increase it again. Which means we want to point prograde for this. No, we're going to have to point retro. Oh. We need retro to do the collapse point. We'll warp to there. And then we'll bring that in. Okay, so that's a direct course. Then we'll point prograde. Where's that blinking planet gone? There it is. Right, now we separate. And then we recreate the node now. Execute. And we should power away from that. That will then carry on and smash into the planet, and we'll raise our peri up to 150 again. So it's still fine. But yeah, kind of need to stick a battery on that transfer stage, otherwise the remote guidance unit is completely useless. So once we've done this, we'll get ourselves at 90-degree polar orbit and then collapse our Apo down. And then we should be good to deploy the satellite. Whether we'll get back, I don't know. Plenty of Delta V. We should be alright. Indeed, Bigfoot. We need to do that, mate. Okay, so we've now got a 149 Apo. Sorry, Perry, and you can see the other one is going to smash into the planet there. So now what we want to do is change our inclination to 90 degrees. Which will cost us 100 Delta V, which is fine. It's cheaper to change your inclination and then collapse your Apo than it is to collapse your Apo and then change your inclination. It's weird, but it just is. What's the purpose of bringing the booster back home? None really. We were just reusing the thing we've already got. There isn't really a purpose to it. It's effectively a landing section. But think of it a bit like a shuttle. The transfer stage pushes you over, it puts you in the right place, and then it flies back. Kind of drops you off. But you could one-way the whole thing. Okay. No. Nope. Don't trust that either. Change the Apo. 150. At the berry. Wait, what? $1,180 Delta V just to put this satellite into a... Jeez, man. That's insane. That's a lot of Delta V. I'm beginning to wonder at what operational height that thing can work at. The scanner, not that one, the scanner, this. Survey scanner. Back in the VAB, it tells you what the operational height is of that. Because the closer we get to Eve, the more Delta V we're going to have to spend just putting it in orbit because its gravity is so stupidly strong. And the closer we get, the more energy we need to spend just breaking away from it. So we kind of want to not get any closer than we need to, I think. I've already got the 737 Kermit. Phoenix, probably not initially, just because I want to play with the 737 first. I'm not going to buy 2 brand new aircraft in one go, if that makes sense. But it's weird, isn't it? It's like 1.5 years, is it, since Microsoft Flight Sim came out, or 2.5? I've lost track now. And like Christmas has come all at once. They suddenly, within a few weeks, just dropped 2 significant products. It's mad. Bizarre time for the Phoenix to release. I guess they both knew about each other, and it was really a race to the line to get it out over the line, really. I'm going to go back to the VAB and have a quick look at that scanner. I've got a feeling it goes up to like either 200 or 400k. According to the wiki, the minimum is 70, the maximum is 1.5 million meters for Eve. That's a long way. So I can basically circularize at the Apo then, if that's true. God, it's not quick jumping back into the VAB, is it? No, I know what time it is, Trucker J. I just want to get this probe in. Yep. Minimum altitude 25k. Maximum altitude 1500k, is that? Yeah. So anything from 25 to 1,500K. Jaguar, I'm probably going to just fly the PMDG for a while. Then try the Fenix, maybe. Orbiting Eve, there it is. Come on. I don't remember load times ever being this big on Kerbal Space. Right, so that's slightly out, isn't it? So we need to collapse that down first. That's a bit too far. So we want to change the APO down to 1500. So I'll say 1490 just to make sure. No way is it that much. No, that's not right. Is that right? It's nearly 600 Delta V just to do that. Jeez, man. Are you sure, Technic? I thought I said 1,500. Did I say 1,500 kilometers? Yeah, so that's not an extra zero. That's 1,490 kilometers. That's right. Maths, innit? You got an extra zero there, sir. Changing the wrong node? No, I'm not. I'm collapsing my APO down to where it needs to be, and then we'll have to raise up the... Well, actually, we don't even need to raise the Peri. We could leave it. Basically, the scanner won't operate that far away. It's too far. But, I mean, it can still be in an orbit like this. It doesn't have to be completely circular. It'll still behave. It's just whether you want to spend Delta V circularizing that. But, to be honest, I think the satellite has its own fuel supply. So it could probably circularize itself a lot cheaper than we can. We don't need to circularize either. So I think what we'll do is we'll deploy it and let it circularize itself. Bass, I ain't bringing that dodgy mining rover to Eve. No way. We could go to one of the other ones like Juno, although we'd have to land it in that very specific spot on Juno. Okay. So... Jump back to the rocket. That's the baguette release. We don't want that yet. Probably going to be looking for that. So separation. Baguette can come later. So if we go around here. Christopher, hello. We want to point it prograde because we want the satellite to power away. So F5 that. We'll give it separation. No piece flying around this time. And then we'll say we would like you to change your periapps to 149. 487 delta V. Cool, that's fine. It's got enough to do that. Whee! How can we do what, Christopher? Shouldn't this be burning by now? Oh boy. Oh boy, that doesn't look good. Add that to the to-do list, guys. You know that little separator? We need to spin that separator around. Yeah, because you don't want the separator staying on this side. A separator has a little arrow on it. It's basically upside down. No, that to-do list only got 2 things on it. It's such a flimsy engine. It's like, wait, let me just waft out the back. Honestly, it's like the weakest engine. Nearly there. 1490, that's lovely. I mean, the engine's okay for what it does. It's literally got to put this thing in orbit once and that's it. That's all it's like designed to do, and it does it. It's very cheap, very efficient. Okay, right. So, let's deploy some stuff. Extend solar. Deploy the scanner. Perform orbital survey. Uploading data. $50 science added. Let's see. Toggle overlay. Monochrome. It's not showing much of an overlay on this. Is the overlay just being completely shrouded by all the Eve pink or something? It's not. I think it's the atmosphere hiding it. I think it's drawing it on the surface and you can't see it. It's the only thing I can assume is happening. In map mode? What do you mean in map mode? Don't know. Should be working. Anyway, it's in a full orbit. Save game. What do we call this? Squirrel X. We'll call it 10. So we've got a satellite around Eve as well now, which is nice. We've got a rocket that we need to get back. We've got a satellite around Juno. Satellite around the moon, I think. Doing okay. Actually done quite a lot. Considering from yesterday morning, right, I couldn't remember how to play the game. We've gone from that to... We went to Juno. I think we went to Minmus. Yeah, we went to Minmus. We flew around Kerbin. Which one is it? I need to rename these. I need to rename... That's a Juno survey satellite. That's the York. Which one's that one? That's the one. Mining, maybe. Need to think up the next missions. We'd have to put a fuel station in orbit around Juno if we're going to do mining. Please hold. There we go. That is now a probe. Did I call it probe or satellite on the other one? I can't remember. Lovely. Right, guys, that is it. We're done here. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Thank you for hanging out all weekend. It's been great. Really good to jump back into Kerbal and have some fun, blow things up, kill Kerbals. That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. And then get some stuff done as well. I hope you all have a very wonderful week ahead, whatever you're doing. So the guy who's got his driving test, I hope you pass. But yeah, thank you for all your support as ever. Thanks for watching. Have a fun week. And I shall see you all next weekend. But that is it from me. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Have a very good night.